Hi, I'm Manfred Muhl, one of the co-founders of Scientrix, and I would like to give you an overview and a final summary of the Scientrix matrix approach and how it is applied in real life. As we have seen, everything starts with the purpose. In this case, we want to be successful. Now, it's important to understand that this purpose or ambition can be applied on a company level, on a program or project level, or on a team or departmental level. So now let's look at this. We want to be successful has two dimensions. Dimension one is successful. In other words, what are the objectives that will make us successful? In this case, we mapped out those 4 key objectives that we need in order to be successful in this context. Then we need to look at the we. Who is we? Who are the people that are involved in creating the success? In other words, we're looking at the responsibility areas that we have. This can be departments, it can be team members, it can be work streams. In this case, we have looked at the departments like design, production, marketing, and sales. Now, once we have mapped out the objectives that make us successful and who is involved in this, in other words, the responsibility areas, we can then go and create the connections between those 2 dimensions. In other words, we define the contributions that we expect from each area towards each of those objectives. Let's look at one case a bit more in detail. In terms of the production department, in order to win new clients will require more sales. More sales means that production will probably have to expand their capacity in order to serve and produce those additional volumes to make the new clients happy. In terms of keeping current clients happy, production would need to improve the quality of the product. Because if clients get good products, they have no reason to look at the competition for other products. Thirdly, in order to reduce cost, production would need to implement a lean manufacturing concept. In other words, to implement the Kaizen principles to reduce waste in the manufacturing or production process. And lastly, in order to retain talent, production would need to work on career paths for the most talented workers so that they have a motivation to stay with the company and continue to contribute to the success of this company. So basically what we do is we can define the contributions of each area to each of those objectives. You might see cases where you don't have a direct contribution between an area and an objective, so you would have a gap. That is perfectly acceptable and not a problem at all. Once we have finalized this matrix, we can see 2 key benefits. First of all, this matrix clarifies the roles and expectations of each of the members that are involved, whether it's departments, work streams, or individual team members. And finally, the main advantage of this is that everything that happens is aligned to achieving the overall objective or goal or purpose that we set out to achieve. Thank you.